afternoon, the community of the Overstrand, and yeah, it looks like finally summer has arrived. My name is Dylan Berger. Today is the 11th of November 2025, and after a video that I shared with regards to the unrest in Gansbaai earlier this year, I've had this nagging feeling to do a follow-up. But this one is going to be a little bit different. It's not an urgent message whatsoever. It's more taking some time to reflect and to say thank you. There's a lot of good that has happened in our community over the last while, and sometimes I feel we can get very busy and not reflect and look back at how far we've come, and sometimes we forget to thank the people that have made that progress possible. So here we go. What a year it's been. If there's one thing that stands out about this community, it has to be the heart of its people. Through every challenge or every victory, when the things get tough, this town shows up. And in the last video, I spoke about keeping our voices strong and our actions peaceful. And I want to start off just by saying thank you. Thank you very much. The protest that took place was exactly that. It was calm, respectful, and united. And it showed who we are. People who stand up for what's right without tearing anything down. And I'm very proud about the outcome there. Then came the fire not so long ago. A few days of smoke and wind and worry, and what for me shone brighter than anything else was the unity of the people. From firefighters to volunteers to businesses to farmers from other areas, everyone got stuck in and assisted each other. And it just showed that when we have a common threat and we all pull together, what we can achieve. So thank you to everyone who contributed there and played their role. It really does give us a glimpse into what the future looks like when we start moving in one solid direction. Then in good news, after more than 5 years of stop and goes almost, earlier this year, the second phase was completed on the road between Stanford and Gansbaai. And what a dream it is to drive that road. I think there was a lot of patience tested and a little bit of clutch control as well, but a massive value add to the town. So for anyone who's driving through for the first time to Gansbaai during the festive season now, I have no doubt that you'll be enjoying it. And then as you come in on the left, you'll see that Gansbaai is getting its very own hospital. And obviously that means better healthcare, more jobs, better opportunities, but it's a big value add to our town. And I just want to say to the developers and the investors, thank you very much for sticking your necks out, and we're wishing you all the success and look forward to the day when you can cut the ribbon. In some other news that I read last week, some fantastic news. It seems like the first great white shark was spotted in Gansbaai in over a year. And although there'll be some spear fishermen that might not be jumping for joy, it really is great news for our town. Shark cage diving is part of this town in a very big way. It's a massive contributor to the tourism, but also from a conservation point of view. So on that note, we're definitely celebrating with you, and we hope that more of those beautiful creatures will return to our coastline over the next few weeks and months. Then something that's very close to my heart is the number of people that I see standing on the side of the road each morning looking for work. And over the last few months, I've done a little bit of research and homework, and those numbers are growing. Just today, I attended a municipality meeting where concerns were raised by locals with regards to a private developer not employing enough locals. And I must say that the way the meeting went was just incredibly good. The nature with which everyone arrived there and the understanding and everyone allowing each other to speak really were some awesome signs. And one thing that was agreed was that progress means nothing in our town if our residents are left behind. So I've been trying to get a meeting with the mayor, and perhaps this video will help a little bit, but to sit around a table and not look at this thing as an issue, but rather as an opportunity. I feel that systemizing it to a degree and protecting the worker as well as the employer is something that we can achieve. And instead of allowing this to turn into an issue, be proactive with regards to it and see it as an opportunity and create a funnel and a safety net for those individuals that are out there looking for work every morning. Okay, now what I'd like to do is I'd like to speak on behalf of Dynova, a family of companies that include Gansbaai Build It, Hermanus Build It, The Spot in Stanford, Overberg Trusses, Bass Concrete Products, as well as Sizisa. And what I want to say is that we're not just here to do business, we're here to belong. because when you belong to a community, you invest in it. And giving back isn't charity, it's how we grow stronger. We grew up in this area and are very fortunate to be able to give back the way we do. And I would just like to take a moment to thank a few people for allowing us to be part of some of the awesome projects that have taken place. And I'd like to kick off with the Lighthouse to Lighthouse walk. For those of you who do not know, this is almost 100 kilometer walk along the coastline. Many ladies participate, and we were there to greet them at the finish line. Their enthusiasm is just contagious, and they seem like an unstoppable force. Might be a little bit biased, as my mother does contribute, or rather walk with, but to hear about the camaraderie and just to see what they do, the cause is incredible, and we're wishing them all the best with their upcoming walk next year. We look forward to being able to participate and contribute where we can. Then we were also able to support Herberg on See, as well as the Chuk Chuk daycare with some smaller things this year, and we're very grateful that we were able to do that, and we look forward to growing that relationship as we move into 2026. Learn to Earn is a partnership that we've had. We've had a partnership with them for many years. Skills development that they do in Hermanus that really does change lives and uplifts the community. So to them, thank you very much for the work that gets put in there, and we look forward to continuing the partnership that we built with you. And then a big thank you to Just Care. I know Jackie doesn't like me mentioning her name, but Jackie, to you and your team that just are the unsung heroes of our community, to have been part of that project since the very beginning is just an absolute pleasure. You guys rock up every single day with compassion and strength and determination, and the work that you do has a massive effect on that community, and I've no doubt that it is appreciated. But I'd just like to take this moment just to say to you and your team, thank you for everything that you do, and to some of you that are watching, go and have a look at the awesome work that's being done by Just Care in Mount Pleasant by Jackie and her team. It really is something to look up to and aspire to. From an environmental side of things, our roots remain strong. We've continued to partner up with the Reforest Fest Green Pop. They plant thousands and thousands of trees every year here in the Platbos Forest, and yeah, it's just a privilege to be part of such a wonderful movement. And with the fires that obviously have come and gone, I'm sure that there'll be a little bit more contribution that will be required from the community over the coming months as you guys build up to your next festival. But to Misha and his team, thank you for always involving us, for your loyalty, and we look forward to assisting where we can next year, and we wish you all the best of luck for the remainder of the year. Over to my favorite department, the sporting side of things, the heartbeat of every town. It was our first year getting involved in the Gansbaai Skate Club, and what a blast that was. I think the highlight being that we entered our own team, and it seemed everyone had a lot of fun there. And then also our first year getting stuck in with the Seagulls Netball Club, sponsoring some water bottles and some balls. Ladies, we're backing you all the way, and we look forward to what you guys can do in the upcoming season. Moving on to the rugby side of things, and I'd like to start off with the Universals rugby team from Stanford, Captain Vino Richters. Well done on an awesome season, and some standout performers in the form of Corne Visser, Chad Kleinsmith, and David Gerber. I have no doubt who takes home the player of the season there will have their team to thank for it, but well done on holding that name high. And then we're thrilled to be backing Black Leaves Rugby Club as well, led by Monty Adams, a strong leader with great heart. We've only started getting involved with them now, but we look forward to deepening that partnership in 2026. And then perhaps saving the best for last, from a rugby point of view, Atlantic's rugby team. What a season, a perfect season. And I know that doesn't come on its own, a lot of hard work and discipline, but to Captain Conway Souls, leading try scorer, Gian Fedder, who I believe scored 25 tries this season, and everyone behind the scenes. You guys have, without a doubt, made your community proud, and there's a lot of proud mom and dads walking around there, no doubt about that. And on that note, Mark and Lucas, we've been working together for many years now. Thank you very much for allowing us to get involved in such a special club, and for your loyalty. It really is appreciated. Moving on to the soccer, the Early Bird soccer team led by Amanda had an outstanding season, and just a big thumbs up to Velile Baba and Kandi Sizwe for their brilliant performance this season. We'll watch out and see what you guys can do next year. We are proud sponsors of the Glen Grey soccer team's kit, the best looking team on the field, and they've also represented their community and made them proud. So let's see what's next for them. We hosted our under 13 soccer festival, and what a day that was. And a big congratulations to Zwelishlet Primary for lifting the trophy. It was a tightly contested tournament, and well done to all the teams that participated. It was done in the right spirit, and yeah, we look forward to hosting you next year and seeing if we can defend that title of theirs. Over to the Business League cricket in Hermanus. The Builded Business League cricket season has got underway, and what a treat that always is. You can actually live stream their games in the evening from about 5:30 in the afternoon. A lot of entertainment to be viewed there with a little bit of cricket in between. But yeah, go out and enjoy that, and we're wishing you guys all the best, Kuchi, you and your team. We believe that there's a lot of upgrades coming for the club in the next while, and yeah, we look forward to seeing how we can contribute and assist you guys there. Then I would like to touch on the heart of our future, our schools. To be the proud main sponsor of the sports side of Gansbaai Law School really is a privilege. Devin, thank you for allowing us that opportunity. Obviously a school that I went to, and to be able to get an idea into the back end and what goes in really is phenomenal. And thank you for the invite to the golf day. No doubt that there's a few of us that need a little bit more practice than others, but yeah, just a great partnership and something that we look forward to building as we go on. To Hermanus Primary for allowing us to sponsor a child through school there and inviting us to the golf day. It's always something that we look forward to in our calendar, opportunity to really network with people that shape our futures in the form of teachers, and just get an idea of what you guys are up to and what you're doing, and the presentation that you did after the golf day. Thank you very much for that. We look forward to the next one. And then Gansbaai Primary and Masakane, who we've grown and had a long-standing relationship with. Thank you for always participating in all the funny things that we do in the competitions, and coming to us when there are needs. We're there to assist and help where we can, and look forward to strengthening that partnership as we move into the end of the year and into next year. And then I would like to thank the Gansbaai Garden Club and two ladies, specifically Carla Goos and Elsie Pretorius, who really put in all the work behind the scenes, expect nothing in return. And yeah, it's just an absolute privilege to be able to support people like that who do it out of the great goodness of their hearts, as well as the G Gap team. Thank you for keeping our town beautiful. Again, people that have no expectations and don't expect the limelight, and just wonderful to partner up with and get stuck behind. So thank you to them. I would like to make a big thank you to the Grootbos Foundation, and I'll tell you why. Since 2003, they've been a beacon of vision and action. Their ability to have a vision and execute that vision is just second to none. And as we grow up and get older, we obviously have role models, and without a doubt, they're one of them. Something that we strive to do ourselves, and just the guidance and the teachings that we can get from that. So thank you very much for your continued investment into our community, and yeah, the execution with which you guys do things is just phenomenal. And then a little bit closer to home, to our staff across every part of the Dynova family, thank you. From the yards to the offices to the shop floors, you are the heartbeat of everything that we do, and you're the reason we're able to give back and get stuck into our community. We will always strive to be better and to be the best place to work at, because we believe that in order to be the best, we need the best, and we need to retain the best. So thank you for everything that you do. Being the best isn't only about results and targets. It's about being proud of the journey, of how we work, how we treat each other, and how we grow as a team. So we're building a wonderful future, and it isn't measured by profits and progress, but more so by pride, unity, and our purpose. So to everyone who puts on that badge every morning, that rocks up, that gives it their all, you make coming to work wonderful, and I look forward to growing with all of you, and I'm deeply appreciative for the effort that has been put in this year. And then finally, I think in the past few months, we've just seen how much good there is in our community and how much hope we can have. When we look around, we see the progress and the passion and the people. So let's keep up that energy. Let's keep building. Let's keep helping. Let's keep believing in this incredible potential of this place that we do call home. And I just want to say from the entire Dynova group and the Dynova family, thank you to everyone who's made a massive contribution this year. Actually, it doesn't matter how big or small. It is just wonderful to be part of a community where there's so many people that are actively trying to improve the condition and really doing it without expecting anything in return. So on that note, Shub Shub Millie Pup, have a wonderful festive season. Until next time, cheers.